Also, guys, if you like how this picture looks, this is the Sony A6400. I have the Tamron 17 to 70 on it right now, f2.8. I'm at 70 right now, so you can see how wide it gets. If you like this image, this is what it's coming out of. Now let's talk a little conference finals here. Obviously last night, the Heat went up 1-0 on the Boston Celtics. That game confused me a little bit. The first half, Boston Celtics dominated a lot. Second half, Miami came out. Really great third quarter. A whole bunch of steals, a whole bunch of blocks. I'm not sure exactly what the numbers were at the moment, but I think it'll be a back and forth series. I picked the Heat in 7, and that's kind of my pick here. And I think last night kind of showed us that Boston was able to come back a little bit in that fourth quarter. But I think that third quarter, Miami just really dominated, and kind of that's what put them over the top. Now, obviously, the Celtics didn't have Marcus Smart. They didn't have Al Horford. Those are two big guys. They've been very important for them this postseason. And obviously, Marcus Smart is their defensive player of the year. So you figure he'll be back for game 2, it looks like. So he'll make a difference on the defensive end. To me, the key in the series for me is how well that the Heat's other guys can kind of get involved. I think Jimmy Butler dominated last night, but if you looked at what the Celtics head coach has drawn up this postseason, he's been able to slow down Giannis. He's been able to slow down KD. So I think, especially after that game that Jimmy Butler just had, that he'll probably draw up something that can slow down Jimmy Butler. So how well will Tyler Hero play? He was a big difference for them in the bubble in the conference finals that they played against the Celtics in the bubble. Oladipo's been back. He's been playing well. How could there other guys who can create their own shots? I don't know when and if Kyle Lowry's coming back, but that's someone I think that's very important for them. Someone who can create their own shot, get others involved, get some of their shooters open shots. And he's kind of the only guy there who can get their shooters some open shots, because Oladipo's a shot creator for himself, really. Tyler Hero's a shot creator for himself. Jimmy Butler along the same. So Kyle Lowry's someone that can come in, create for himself, also create for others. Bam Adebayo was big on the defensive end for them last night. I think he'll have to be like that again. It's going to be a defensive series. I think game 1 showed us that it'll be back and forth. I think where Miami has the edge is that they have 2 guys that can possibly guard Tatum and guard Brown. I think if you look at the other series, that each of the other opponents only had 1 guy who can guard either Tatum or Brown. I think this is a series where Jimmy Butler or PJ Tucker can guard both of those guys. So it'll be interesting to see how those guys adapt to that, and if one of those guys gets slowed down. I think that's why Miami won in 7. Obviously, Golden State versus Dallas starts tonight. Big surprise. No one expected Dallas to be here. No one expected Phoenix to go out like the way they did in that game 7. That's a whole nother discussion we can spend another 20 minutes, 30 minutes on. That's neither here or there. That's neither here nor there. We're now in the conference finals. These are the teams that we got. I got Golden State in 6. I want to say 5. I think a lot of guys on the Mavs haven't been here before. I think obviously Golden State has 3 championships. I think their championship experiences will make the difference here. Dallas, obviously, they rely a lot on Luka. I think Golden State's going to kind of take that away or figure something out defensively. We've seen what I don't think one team can beat Golden State. One player can beat Golden State by himself. So obviously, Brunson and Dinwiddie, those guys will have to continue to play well. I think Jason Kidd will kind of use the same model that he used in the Phoenix series. We're going to attack Stephen Curry as much as we can. Switch him on to Luka as much as we can. Let Brunson attack him as much as we can. Spencer Dinwiddie as much as we can. And then put some bigger guards on him and try to make him work a lot on offense and defense too. So I think even still with that, I think Golden State still gets in at 6. I'm giving Dallas 6 because I've been real impressed with them and kind of impressed with Jason Kidd has been able to do. I think Kidd will draw up something that they get him 1-2 games. So I'm going Dallas in 6. I mean Golden State in 6. You guys let me know in the comments what your conference finals predictions. Who you think who you think's gonna win and why. Obviously, thank you for another video. Thank you for watching another video. Like, comment, and subscribe.